Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Akers is ready to kick this one off. Davis is back to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 2. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. He lets it go. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. They hand it off. Just about 3 yards there. And now it's third down. Facing third down now and 7. Looks to throw it.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They'll get the call again.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Hands it off. Ernie Sims was there to bring him down. It's a gain of 3. That brings up third down. So another third down coming up for the offense. Here's the pass. He's brought down at the 34-yard line.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
He's wrestled down at the 32-yard line. Tate gains 7 yards on the play. Second down and 8 here. Checks down to the short pass. Ben Tate was the intended receiver on the play. The defense is really struggling on third down on this drive. The offense has already converted on this drive alone.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. And he's tackled at the 8.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
The defense has been unable to stop them on third down so far. Let's see if they can make a stop here. It's their 5th first down. What an opening drive by the Texans. Way to go, Rook. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. They'll give it off here.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Inside handoff. Big situation coming up. Tie game. 3rd and goal from the 2. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped. And we'll replay 3rd down.
3rd down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Dives for it. And he's got it. Touchdown. The Texans get the first touchdown of the game.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Andy Reid wants the referee to take another look at this one. Chris Brown puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Houston is up 7. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. Harris is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Hobbs gets it at the 2. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Pass is short right side. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Dumps it out right. LaShawn McCoy was his intended target. He gets off the throw. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
Ball from over, baby.
He's searching for a receiver. Got it! They hook up for the long completion.
This guy's arm is really something, isn't it? He's not afraid to make any throw at any time.
So, a great opportunity for the offense here as the big pass play sets them up with first down and goal. It's complete. Clutch reception.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
He loses the football. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Houston falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Great job fighting for the ball at the bottom of that pile. It's hard to imagine anybody's going to wrestle the ball away from him.
They hand it off. And the tackle was made by Mike Patterson. They go with the run. He makes his way to about the 15. Gives it to the back. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0. Short throw to the right. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
He'll get it again. Facing a 3rd and 8 situation. Inside handoff.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A 3rd down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
The Eagles have everyone on the line. Looks like they are coming after this one. Jackson drops it. Houston is able to fall on it.
You know, Tom, I just get the feeling he was trying to make too much happen out there. Sometimes you just get the ball, get what you can, and get on the ground. You cannot afford to cough it up there.
Here's a pitch, left side. He's wrestled down at the 40. The pass is away. It's almost picked off. The natural, Andre Johnson, was the intended receiver on the play.
We can't have that.
They have it at the 40. Surveys the field. Hobbs knocks it down, incomplete. Kevin Walter was his intended target. The Texans are lining up to punt this one away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 23. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Well, if you want to know why they measure the vertical jump at the combine, that's exactly it. He just went up and got that one. I still haven't figured out why they do it for offensive linemen, though.
It's the tailback. And that was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
The Eagles are lining up to punt it away. He angles it out of bounds at the 47. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. He gets off the throw.
Matt Schaub, a long-time backup, now proving he can get the job done as a starter.
Here's the throw. The stop was made by Bradley. The natural, Andre Johnson, with his 3rd reception. Omar Gaither was there for the stop. 6-yard gain on the run. 2nd down. So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Just gets it off. It's intercepted.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
That's a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They line it up at the 22. Breaking through up the gut.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Takes a lick as he lets it go. It's picked off. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
It's now 2nd and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line. The halfback with the carry. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. Yes, he got there. First down. First down and 10. The pigskin is on the 23-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground again. Mike Patterson is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Gives it up the gut. Tate loses the ball. Who's going to come up with this one? Philadelphia got it. The Eagles win the battle. They get the takeaway. The Eagles will start this drive at the 20. Looking for a man.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. The ball is on their own 20. Gets the pass off. He's brought down at the 43-yard line.
The Eagles are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time. That was impressively done by the Texans.
Here's the long bomb. Oh, watch out. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles cap off the 4-play, 80-yard drive with the touchdown.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he adds the point after. Akers gets ready to kick it away. Jones fields the ball at the 5. He makes it back to the 25. They'll take over at the 25. And we'll have a first down and 10. He's going to throw it. He's tackled at the 40.
I really wish more people knew about Andre Johnson. This guy is just a pure physical specimen that has all the attributes of a great receiver. Now, over the years, he just hasn't gotten the attention of a Randy Moss or a T.O. or one of these guys, but this is a special player in the NFL.
Houston takes the timeout.
They spot the rock on the 42-yard line. Short throw to the left.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
Flips out short. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
The Texans are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Moves to his right. Owen Daniels was the intended receiver.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. The ball on the 28. He throws downfield. He's wrestled down at the 15.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
They line up at the 20. Deep throw, end zone. Andre Johnson was the intended receiver on the play. Searching for an open man. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try and get 3 points before the half ends. The first half comes to a close with our score all tied up. Philadelphia will get it first here in the second half. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Has a man deep. And he drops the short pick. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Gets loose, looking downfield. And that sack will bring up fourth down as the offense couldn't get anything going on the series.
Nice play, but anytime there's a sack, there has to be a number of key things happening, and that time it all came together.
Fourth down. The Eagles are lining up to punt it away. Jones starts running at the 32. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
First down, 10 to go. Has a man short to his left. He's dropped down at the 49-yard line. They line up at the 49. Between the tackles. He's off.
Holding.
And I have a feeling this one is coming back.
Repeat.
And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
And he's tackled at the 50.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
It's a pass. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line by Quentin Michael. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He passes it. He's brought down at the 1.
Matt Schaub took full advantage of his great play-action ability to come up with a big play there. As soon as that receiver got a little separation after the play fake, he got it in there.
Looks like the offense is a little excited down there.
You know, it's just 5 yards, but a penalty like that can really throw your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
The Texans cruise down the field in 9 plays. Nice-looking series. Brown puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Houston is up a touchdown. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Brown is ready to kick this one off. Harris takes it at the 4. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 37.
Of course, the big story this offseason, Kevin Cobb taking over as the starting quarterback for Donovan McNabb, who came off a very good season. 22 touchdown passes to 10 interceptions, a 93 quarterback rating. And for so long, if you followed the Philadelphia Eagles, you know that under Andy Reid, it is a pass-first team. And so now the pressure is squarely on Kevin Cobb to keep alive that tradition, or as Andy Reid and the Eagles hope, make it even better.
Goes through his progression. Watch out for that sideline speed.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
And he's tackled at the 42. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Passes it downfield. He's dropped down at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
First down and 10. Just barely gets rid of it.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Dumps it short. They bring him down, but it's going to be first and goal for the Eagles. First and goal, needing a touchdown to tie. Pitch right. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They'll line up 3 yards out now. Touchdown, Philly.
Well, you can't ask for a more evenly matched game than this one. Just knock in the extra point, and we are tied heading to the latter portions of this one.
And this for the tie. And the point after is good. Akers looks ready to kick it away. Davis from way back at the 2. He returns to the 26. The Texans will set up shop at the 26-yard line. He's going to pass. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Andre Johnson brings in his 6th catch of the game. They give it off here. Gains his way to midfield. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Steve Slayton was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Dumps it out right. That's the end of 3, and get ready for an action-packed fourth quarter with this game all tied up. They line up at the 36. On the ground, up the middle. 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. So they line up at the 31. Short throw to the left. He's now over 100 yards receiving in the game.
This is just one of those guys that can get separation. He always has a little space between him and the defender, making it easy on the quarterback.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. It appears to be short.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Makes the long one with room to spare.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Harris takes off from the goal line. They catch him at the 25. The offense will start at the 25. Surveys the field. Can't complete that pass. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Gets it away. Streaks down the sideline. They won't catch him. Touchdown and a late lead.
Deshaun Jackson has so many great skills, great hands, great route runner, and he can make the tough catch in traffic. What a valuable weapon he is.
And the point after is good. Better than 12 minutes to go in the game. And our score is the Eagles 21, the Texans 17. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Akers will kick it deep. Jones from the 3-yard line. He makes it out to the 20. The Texans will begin this drive at the 20. He is wanting to go deep with it. That incompletion will bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Still alive, and he's looking. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. Hobbs with the interception. Philadelphia has the football. Not a good decision there to throw that one.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy is out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play.
Hauls it in. He's brought down at the 49-yard line.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
From their own 49-yard line. Toss. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line. Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. 2nd down. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Gives it off. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Short throw to the right. And he's tackled at the 20-yard line.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Looking for a man. Comes down with it.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Philadelphia looking to go up by 2 scores. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. Bell takes it up the middle. Bell racks up 5 on the run. Third and goal from the 3 coming up. A score here would give them a 2-possession lead. Touchdown, Eagles.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
One score is nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
And he adds the point after. Akers will kick it deep. He'll return it from the 1. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. He throws short. He's tackled at the 34. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
And from their own 34-yard line. Inside handoff. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Rolls to his right. Deflected and broken up. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. They need 9 on this 3rd down if they want to convert. They're on their own 35. Good coverage downfield. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Lets it go deep. He tipped the ball away. They'll set up shop at the 35. Flips it out short. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Avant makes his 3rd catch of the game. Under heavy pressure.
Nice job on the line by the Texans.
So they have it at the 34. Breaks through up the gut. They will finally get him to the ground at the 8. And he breaks off a huge run for a big first down.
And that was a huge play right there. Tom, that's the sort of athlete you always dreamed of being.
First and goal. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Up the middle. The Texans will take their first time out of the half. The offense will line up at the 6. He gets another carry. Houston falls on it, and they have the turnover. The offense will start at the 20-yard line. He lets it go. Looks like this one might be coming back. Davis will be flagged on the play from their own 17-yard line. Looks to throw it. He leaps. What a catch! That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous. And there is no worse feeling in the world than to cough one up and watch a defense jump on top of it.
Here's the give.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Run, right side. Touchdown, Philly. And that should just about do it in this one.
Yeah, that was the dagger. That was the one that finally put them out of their misery.
Extra point is good. With just over a minute to go in regulation, the score is the Eagles 35, the Texans 17. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Akers is just about ready to kick this one away. He's tackled and down at the 17. The Texans will start this drive at the 17. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. The natural, Andre Johnson, was the intended receiver on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Rolling out to his right. He's wrestled down at the 33.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
And he spiked it. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Surveys the field. Kevin Walter was his intended target.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Here's the pass. And that's a catch. They can't catch him. Touchdown, Texans. Point after is good. Brown will be kicking off. Hobbs fields the ball at the 5. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just kneel it here.
Takes the timeout.
Third down, 14 yards for the first. That'll wrap it up from Philadelphia. The game's top highlights are next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.